What's up, everybody? Jazz Gonzo here. Another episode of What's Next. Kyrie Irving. Talk about a man who's made a name for himself. Credible skill. Chasing after the NBA title with the New York Nets. But Kyrie Irving standing up for something else. He is basically saying, hey, you know what about the poke? Yeah, not for me. And of course, those in the sports media, the woke sports media, are coming down on him, because he's being selfish. One Stephen A. Smith to quote. But we're not here to talk about Stephen A. Smith. We're here to talk about Kyrie Irving's and his stance. But at what cost? We're going to play a little video in regarding to his stance, and then an article from Outkick to wrap it all up. Take a look.
Don't believe that I'm retiring. Don't believe that, I'm going to give up this game for a vaccine mandate or staying unvaccinated. Don't believe any of that shit, man. Like really be aware of what's being said before I even get a chance to be on the podium and speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people saying all these things about what's going on with me, and it's just not true. Pay attention to what's going on out in the real world. People are losing their jobs to these mandates. People are having to make choices with their own lives, which I respect. And I don't want to sit here and play on people's emotions either. Just use logic. What would you do? If you felt uncomfortable going into the season when you were promised that you would have exemptions or that you didn't have to be forced to get the vaccine. This wasn't an issue before the season started. This wasn't something that I foresaw coming, where I prepared for it. And, I had a chance to strategize on what was going to be best for me and my family. I came into the season thinking that I was just going to be able to play ball, be able to use my talent to continue to, inspire, influence people in the right way. Putting this on me is just like, why are you putting it on me? This is not part of, what's going on in conversations with scientists, physicians, and doctors. I'm just a hooper, right? Like I'm just a person who's being utilized as an example. For some odd reason, people love to have my name in the mix of just some BS. Like, just hearing the way people speak with so much conviction about what I should be doing with my life and what, my teammates should be feeling about me, what the organization be feeling about me. And to be honest with you, if you really know me, and you see what I do out there, I put in a lot of time into my craft. I'm not sitting here to give y'all information, give y'all a whole bunch of, my wisdom beyond my years and knowledge. Nah, I'm just here to stay real.
Just played you a little bit of that clip. It's, like I said, it's about 20 minutes long, his Instagram live post, and didn't want to turn into an hour-long video regarding about it. But, all right. So this comes, of course, like I said, out of Outkick. Clay Travis, Kyrie losing millions for stance while media only supports those who profit. Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving apparently has no plans to get vaccinated, a decision that will cost him tens of millions of dollars. But for Kyrie Irving, it's not about the money. Yet, as Outkick founder Clay Travis noted, Irving isn't receiving near the same support from mainstream media, say that other athletes of other stances like Colin Kaepernick. Anyone? Regardless of your personal opinions on the COVID vaccine mandate, Kyrie Irving is the first American athlete in the 21st century to actually give up tens of millions of dollars for his beliefs. Every other, quote, brave athlete has made more money for their political beliefs. See Colin Kaepernick. Because of a New York City mandate, Irving would be ineligible to play home games in Brooklyn. He could still play the majority of road games without the vaccine, but the Nets decided either he is eligible to play in all or none. In other words, they won't allow Irving to be part of things as long as he's not vaccinated. That's right. That's right. If you don't get the poke, if we tell you what to do and you don't do it, we got a problem. That leaves Irving with three options. 1, he could wait for the mandate to be lifted. 2, hope to be traded. 3, sit out the season. Of course, he could also take the vax, but again, yeah, I don't see that happening. Irving explained his position in an Instagram live post. I'm doing what's best for me. I know the consequences here, and it means that I'm judged and demonized for it. That's just what it is. That's the role I play. But I never wanted to give up my passion, my love, my dream over the mandate. Of course, being, quote, demonized by the media is exactly how it's playing out. Unlike Cap and crew, there's no celebrating an athlete whose beliefs don't fall in line with the woke mob. It's fascinating to me how quickly sports media fall over themselves to praise the bravery of athletes who make more money for their opinions and are ripping the guy who stands to lose tens of millions for his. But Irving has more support than the media members want you to believe. No less than former teammate J.R. Smith stood up for Irving. Quote, extremely proud of you, bro, Smith tweeted. I stand with Kyrie Irving. It's not about the mandate. It's about the freedom of choice. You know, remember my body, my choice? Yeah. But for Kyrie Irving to basically say, I'm going to lose all this money. People are coming down on him saying, you're going to lose all this money. He says, I'm standing up for what I believe. And I don't give two Fs what anybody thinks about it. Now, economically, Kyrie Irving can walk away from the game. He could walk away from the game. His great-grandkids are going to be well off. He's not worried about that. He still wants to chase his championship dream. And that's very, it's very good of him that he's still, like I said, he has that dream. He is in the prime of his career right now. And you have people going, well, you're being selfish. Stephen A. Smith. You're being selfish. Shannon Sharp. You're being selfish. Other, quote, media sport elites. When you have those like him, Jonathan Isaac, Bradley Beal, who are basically saying, yeah, I'm not taking the vax for either A, it's my freedom, B, religious exemption, C, I don't know enough, D, all of the above, and lack of data, which of course we still don't have enough to go by, then this is where we are. And good for him. Good for Kyrie Irving. This is, like I said, this is monumental. And I agree with Clay Travis completely. He is the first 21st century American athlete to take a major stand to lose tens of millions of dollars for an actual belief, not political, an actual belief. Whether it's, like I said previously, lack of data, what have you. But he's willing to take a stand. Unlike those like Colin Kaepernick, who had no info whatsoever, who decided just one day, I'm becoming irrelevant. I need to become irrelevant again. So where can I do it that's going to hurt the most people? The national anthem and the raising of the flag. Tale of two people, basically. You got one Kyrie Irving, who's taken a real stance on a subject that is affecting millions of people, because of millions of people who think just like Kyrie Irving does and says, yeah, you know what? I'm not taking the poke because of A, B, C, or D, not because of a political stance. And then you have the Colin Kaepernicks of the world who basically taking a political stance and making bank off of it. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is what's next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you never miss a thing. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.